My personal favorite. I've had this. This was my first martial artist, and I've had him for about a year. I guess you could say. I've had him since the first time they had the first dungeon um, of Luan. They had like the first dungeon was Luan, and I was able to skill him up within that weekend. So I guess you could say I'm rather proud of my accomplishment here. And normally I see him built with a lot of defense and a lot of HP. Um, I built him with I'm more at his attack first, and I'm as you can see I'm kind of working my way up with his defense and um, his HP mainly first. But I'm trying to get some gems for my guard runes that I have currently on him, so that way I can change out this flat right here. That little flat, that attack +9. I want that to be defense percentage, and I kind of want to change out this critical damage because I'm not exactly going for critical damage on him. Gonna switch that one out for defense, and gonna take out this accuracy for HP percentage. Your entire goal with Luan, the entire goal is so that way he can survive 3 turns. That is the whole. That's the whole legit. That's the entire entire usage of this build. He needs to survive 3 turns. If he can survive 3 turns, he can continue using natural stance. And like there are many builds you can. There are many ways you can build this monster to make him last 3 turns, but I can guarantee you that is what you really need to focus on is for him surviving 3 turns. You don't have to focus on critical rate. Don't have to focus on critical damage. If he's tanky enough to survive for 3 turns, I can guarantee you your opponent will be annoyed beyond all hell. Like it's my goal one of these days to kind of have my Luan face off against a Chow and fight it to a draw. That would be just something to see. It's kind of something I'm working towards. Right, I'll just go ahead and I've already showed you the runes, I guess. But I'll just go ahead and give you a harder at them before I take him out for a spin to show you guys. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen on some of the other videos that I posted on my channel about Luan. Some of the places that I've taken him to that he can solo. But he's my favorite one. Like I've been carried pretty much by this monster since I was level 26, and I had a Kaito as a leader, or Kaito as a rep before I got him, and he's just been extremely useful. I've gotten through dungeons, gotten through scenarios, gotten through even some arena. Just he's gotten me through a lot. So you want to focus on attack and defense, HP and resistance. Those are pretty much your four stats there. Resistance, defense, HP, and attack. Now, if you can do all of these, that's good on you. If you can do HP and defense, you don't really have to worry too much about attack. I see a lot of people building him with defense and HP. That's also good too. I mean, he's not going to die. But what the type of build that I'm going for is, I want him to have high defense and high attack with high HP and high resistance. So I want him to have max resistance, with at least about, say, 19. I want to say 1900 to 2000 defense, and still keep the same defense, or still keep the same attack I have. I'm probably shooting my sights so high here for the HP, but I want him to have at least 26,000 to 30,000 HP. That's kind of what I'm going for. Right now he has 18,000. So I could be shooting my sights a little too high, but it's kind of something to strive for, I guess you could say, for building this particular build that I am going for. And I guess I'll just take him out for a spin to show you guys. I'm now, Luan has, I guess you could say, he has the best ratings that I've seen out of all of the martial artists. So I'll go here. I don't feel too comfortable with him on auto here. His resistance is good, but I kind of want his resistance to be 100 before I worry about putting him on auto here. The only true bad thing about his AI. His AI has on when stunning everyone. You can just keep to survive 3 turns. You've pretty much got the tankiest Luan you can. I'll go ahead and do another one. I usually like to go to Vegas. That's usually where I farm if I'm doing like events or something like that. You know, where you have to collect either spend energy or collect runes like this last one we've had. I usually do this, but man. I guess I'm gonna have to break this one. Until next time.